All right, it's time for a gear video. All of the gear that I'm going to be taking on backpacking trips this summer, including Shawnee State Forest Backpack Trail coming up tomorrow. So I'm going to walk through each of these items one by one. Have to zoom in a bit to get to them and move some things around for you guys, but we're going to show all the gear, what we bring, and what the estimated base weight should be. All right, so first we'll start with clothes and what we're bringing for clothing on the trail. Rain jacket, Patagonia Torrent Shell. Used this once on a rainy backpacking trip and it did really well. Not the lightest jacket out there, but it's very nice. Second, the REI Magma 850 fill power down jacket. Found this at a really good deal at REI in the clearance rack. I'm not going to need it for this backpacking trip necessarily, but I'm still carrying it because I want to get the most accurate base weight possible and pretend that this is a backpacking trip out west where this jacket would probably come in handy and would be needed. So I'm going to carry it with me at Shawnee. Probably won't pull it out unless it's chilly at night. So those are the big two in terms of jackets. Down here, we've got two pairs of the REI Trailmade joggers, blue and, I don't know, brown, I guess, tan, olive, green, something. Two of those, very lightweight. I like these pants. They wouldn't be great for winter hiking, but because they're a little thin. They're very nice for the summer hiking, keep the ticks away. Really nice. Then we have this kind of fleece jacket from Nike. Something I've had in the closet for a long time. Nothing special here. Probably upgrade this at some point to something a little lighter, but it does the job for kind of those temps in the 50s and below. It keeps me warm. Then I have two shirts for hiking, a short-sleeved polyester type shirt, and then we are Penn State, go Penn State, a long-sleeve shirt. Those two are just lightweight, moisture-wicking. No cotton in any of this stuff. You don't want cotton on a backpacking trip. So move this out of the way. We'll get to this in a second. Then down here we have three pairs of socks, two from Darn Tough. These are the Darn Tough hiking socks, mid-weight, most popular sock on the Appalachian Trail, and most through hikes come with a lifetime warranty as well, unless you put them in the fire. I don't know why anybody would do that, but don't do it. And then I have a pair of Smart Wool socks here that I've had for a while too that are just as nice, I think, even a little more comfortable in some ways. They don't have a lifetime warranty, so I'd stick with Darn Tough from here on out. Then a pair of hiking shorts. If it gets hot, the temperatures for Shawnee are estimated to be, mid 70s. One day it's supposed to rain and be in the 60s, so we'll see how that goes. It'll be a bit of a chillier day, but the hiking shorts will come in handy, maybe for sleeping as well. Okay, that's mainly it for clothing. Let me move to shoes, and then I'll move some of this stuff around. So for shoe choice, we're using the Ultra Olympus 5s. I've put about 115 miles on these shoes, and I like them a lot. Super comfortable, zero drop. These are the more cushioned version of the Lone Peaks, so you can see they have a higher heel and toe stack. So great, comfortable shoes. I'd recommend these even just for walking. I didn't have to hike with them, but they're very nice. And then for camp shoes, a pair of rubber, lightweight Birkenstocks. All right, let me move some of this stuff away, and we'll show you guys what is underneath. Okay, so this is a little day pack bag that came with my old backpack. I use this to hang food up in the trees. Here in Ohio, we do have black bears, especially down in Shawnee. So I always make sure to hang up the food at night. Keeps it safe, even from raccoons or other critters. Then, this is also from the old pack. This is a Gregory pack cover. This will come in handy on Friday if it's raining. The Durston pack that I'll show you does not come with a pack cover, so I'm definitely going to be using that. Over here, REI FlexLight Air Chair. Must have for backpacking. It's much more fun than sitting on a log, much more fun than sitting on the ground. It's comfortable. It only weighs about 15 and a half ounces, so I'd really recommend that the chair. Then, trekking poles. Just recently purchased a pair of the REI Traverse trekking poles. Going to be trying these for the first time. Excited to use these. And the pack. This is the Durston Kakwa 55. I think I showed this before on one of my other hikes. I've done 2 backpacking trips with it so far. Love it. And I really love these shoulder straps for water bottles or, whatever you want to really be able to access without having to take the pack off or even reach down to your hip area. And the hip pockets on here are very nice, but they can be a little harder to reach. These are super useful. Okay, coming down here, we have the Thermarest NeoAir X-Lite sleeping pad. This thing is phenomenal, very lightweight. It's a little narrow, so don't toss and turn too much or roll off and be uncomfortable in the night, but it's a really nice sleeping pad nonetheless, very lightweight as well. Then we have a new addition to the gear lineup as of this week, the Toaks 750 milliliter pot. It's made of titanium. I love it. It's super simple. It's got a little handle on top to grab it, and then side handles that fold out. So that is a huge weight saver. We have the MSR Pocket Rocket Stove with its fuel canister. I'll be bringing 2 fuel canisters on this trip just in case this one runs out. It's getting low. Plastic spoon / fork from GSI Outdoors. Had that for a while. It weighs 0.2 ounces, in case you were wondering. This is the footprint for the Flash Air tent, and I should get to that too because I skipped over it. The REI Flash Air tent, right here in the green. Flash Air 2, 2-person model, with a minimum trail weight of 1 pound, 15 ounces. Really like this tent. Been using it for a few years now, and it's held up well. Okay, a few miscellaneous items here. We have a mug and a bowl. These are also from GSI Outdoors. They came with a larger cook set that we had, but I'm just bringing these 2 this time because now I have the Toaks pot. We don't need these any longer. Headlamp from Black Diamond. This is the Spot 400. Really nice headlamp, also with red light mode, so you don't blind yourself or the critters. This is the Sawyer Squeeze water filter. I'm liking this so far. I'm really excited to use this out at Shawnee. There are a few campsites that don't have water trucked in, so filtering is going to be really important. Some black cord. Don't know where I got this. Underneath here, this is the Nemo Philo Air, or the Nemo Philo. I don't think it's the Air. Pillow. Nemo Philo pillow. Say that so many times. You start to regret it. The Nemo Philo pillow, and it's not inflated right now, but this thing is super comfortable. I've used this on several backpacking trips and really like it. Pocket knife, whistle, compass. Had this for several years. I really like it. Weighs 1 ounce. Some waterproof matches. And then the last item, which is the most critical part of the sleep system, it's actually covered right now by these, is the Enlightened Equipment Revelation. This thing is massive right now. It's in its big cotton sack for storage. I'll be compressing that down to its little stuff sack for hiking, but this is 23 ounces, super warm. It's a 20-degree sleeping quilt. I really enjoy using that. Big upgrade over a sleeping bag, and the weight savings are huge, you know, over 1.5 pounds on that. So I'll put these coats back on top. It's gonna look a little messy now, but it's gonna look messy out there anyways. Zoom back out for everybody. So you can see, this does not include food and water, but this is the setup for the Shawnee Backpack Trail and some more trips to come. So I hope you guys enjoy watching my rundown of the hike, and happy trails. Forgot to talk about base weight. So I've built a spreadsheet with every gear item that I have, plus the ideal gear list that I'm acquiring. And at the bottom, I've estimated my base weight for each of these categories. So our total base weight should be 16.7 pounds for this trip. And that's before food and water, of course. Base weight is before food, before water. So expect that to go up by several pounds when we're actually out on trail. But that's a good base weight. That's on the borderline of being ultra light. So I'm really happy with that. And we'll see if that actually holds true when I get out there on trail and a few more miscellaneous items get added to the pack.